please like the video, please subscribe, and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. So here is MULN, Mullen Automotive. This finishes at $1.15 today. That is down 7.26%. So once again, we will analyze this stock. It's been trending for a week and a half now, and this was number 2 on StockTwits today after SPY. So once again, we're going to analyze it. So we did have some news, so let's check that out first. Financial website Insider Monkey names Mullen Automotive a top penny stock to buy in March. I don't think I've heard of Insider Monkey, not too familiar with that site, but they say that MULN is a really good penny stock to buy. So not sure how much that had to do with the price action today, but bullish news there. And let's go ahead and analyze this now. So first of all, we have a gap down at 1190. So that's a bullish indicator. That is telling us that the stock should come back up to 1190 eventually to fill this gap. May take a while, but eventually it should. And then we have another gap down here at 465. So another bullish indicator. That is telling us that the stock should come back up to 465 to fill this gap. Again, may take a while, but eventually it should. And then this looks like a huge cup and handle in the making here. Bottom of the cup being 52 cents, the low. And there are multiple possible tops. It could be 190, 360, 570, 740, $9, 980, 1070, 1180, or even the high of 1590. Although I do think the most realistic tops would be 190 or 360. But all of those are bullish indicators. That is telling us that the stock should come back up to one of those tops to complete the cup. And then we do have a gap up at 62 cents. So that's a bearish indicator. That is telling us that the stock might come back down to 62 to fill this gap. At this point, it's looking unlikely, but possible. So be aware of that, guys. And if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. So right now, this is sitting on the support of 113, which it finished around today. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 136, 170, 189, 223, 257, 272, 291, and then 322. There is resistance above 322, but we're not going to discuss that right now. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 98 cents, 75 cents, 60 cents, and then the low of 52 cents. So right now at this current price, 115, the channels to the upside and the downside are very wide, so expect significant price action either way this goes. However, if/when this breaks 257 to the upside, the channels start to narrow, so expect a significant decrease in price action if/when this hits 257. And to the downside, if/when this hits 75 cents, the channels start to narrow, so expect a significant decrease in price action if/when this hits 75 cents. RSI is currently at 41, so that is below average. So according to the RSI, the current price of 115 should be a little bit higher. And this did 109 million in volume today. Very significant volume, way above the average. So the sell-off today was confirmed by the volume. Okay, guys, just my opinion, not financial advice. So it does look like the volume is cooling off here. It does appear like the squeeze is over, and the price is starting to stabilize now. There probably is going to be more volatility in the short term, but the price is coming to where it's supposed to be now. So longer term, the chart does look pretty bullish. Again, huge cup and handle, double gap down, low RSI, all bullish indicators. Only bearish indicator is the gap up at 62 cents, and no neutral indicators. So overall, the chart does look a lot more bullish than bearish, in the long term at least. It looks like 75 cents was some pretty strong support, bounced off of there, and it looks like we are recovering from here. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice, 115 appears to be a pretty good entry. I would say if you're in this for the long term. A lot of bullish indicators, long term, a lot of upside potential. But I am pretty worried about this gap up at 62 cents. So there is still the possibility that this comes back down to 62. That's why I say if you're in it for the long term, shouldn't really matter. Then you would be okay with this pulling back to 62. And again, I think that's pretty unlikely, but possible. So just be aware of that, guys. But yeah, I do like the entry of 115 and lower. If it pulls back below 115, then you can just average down at the supports that I mentioned before. But yeah, short term, this may come back up to $2 to fill this mini cup here. And longer term, this should come back up to $11.90 to fill this gap. So a lot of upside potential here in the long term. Over a 1,000% upside here. Almost 1,100%. So yeah, looks like a pretty good buy to me. I'd support going long at 115 and lower. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, personally, I would not do that. A little too risky for my liking. That being said, again, this may pull back down to 62 cents. And that can pay off pretty big if it does. I think it's not very likely, but possible. And if you were to go short here at 115, that would be around a 50% downside. So a lot of money to be made here on the downside if it does pull back to 62 cents. But I would say going short here would be a high risk, high reward play. This is still trending a lot on social media. Apes love this stock. Still trying to squeeze it. Again, a lot of upside potential. So if this keeps going to the upside and you have a short position, this can go really bad really fast. You can get squeezed out pretty easily. So yeah, too risky for my liking. But if you guys do want to short this, I'm not opposed to it. Just understand it is very risky, so please do that at your own risk. And I would say please cover at 62 cents when the gap fills. So pretty straightforward here, guys. It looks like the price is starting to stabilize. Longer term, looks like a pretty good buy to me. In the short term, this may pull back to as low as 62 cents. And I don't really think going short is the greatest idea, but it could pay off pretty big. So please do that at your own risk. So sorry to everyone who lost money in the stock today. And good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is MULN, Mullen Automotive. Thanks everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please like the video. Please subscribe. And catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know. Diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.